Hello everyone. Let's start Kubernetes namespaces tutorial. What are namespaces? Namespaces in Kubernetes provide a way to divide cluster resources between multiple users or teams. They act like virtual clusters within a physical Kubernetes cluster. Use cases. Separate environments, for example, dev, test, prod. Isolation, team workloads, avoiding name conflicts, creating and using namespaces. Create a namespace. You can create a namespace using YAML file or directly with kubectl. Method 1. kubectl using kubectl. kubectl create namespace dev verify kubectl get namespaces. Method 2 using YAML create a file named dev-namespace.yaml. API version v1 kind namespace metadata name dev. Apply it. kubectl apply -f dev-namespace.yaml. So let's try this. First, I shall go to our terminal, then cd to tutorial, then DevOps mkdir 061 cd 61, then run mini cube start. Again I made it cube C with exiting due to provided Docker not running, Docker version format. Suggestion, start the Docker service. Okay, I've started my Docker service. Okay, exiting provided Docker not running, Docker version format, no value, exiting due to provided using Docker driver based on existing profile. Docker driver. Let's try this one. Okay, there was a problem in my Docker. Hope it's working fine. Yes, seems working. Yep. Now I shall try this one. Mini cube start. Yes, document is missing. We will recreate it. It's missed. I will recreate. No problem. Please wait. Yeah, creating Docker container. CPU 2, memory this. Please wait. It's working. Using this provider this. Using image verifying Kubernetes components using image.gcr and doing this. Okay, I shall come back after it will finish. Okay, uh, I need to delete the Minikube. It was totally corrupted. I couldn't solve that problem. It was due to another project which I was creating. This is a different project. Due to this project, my previous Minikube, it got that problem. So let's start. Minikube start. It's starting. Please wait, it will start. Yes. Yes, okay. So let's go to that folder, total cd tutorial, then DevOps, then 061, and type kubectl get create. First create it. Create namespace dev. Created. So I'm verifying using this command kubectl now get namespaces. It shows this, and cube namespaces, this one, create namespace dev. This dev is created. This one, this what we have created. Now another version, create a file named dev namespace.yaml. So I have an editor which is just like our Visual Studio Code editor. It's called TextMate. I use it often for on Mac. Actually, this editor is only available on Mac. This is very fast editor, so I am using this mate./dev namespace.yaml. Yes, install. Okay, dev namespace. Now create that one. API version. I shall copy it better. I shall copy it. This one. Copy and paste it here. Save it. And next, apply it. Go to our terminal, kubectl, apply -f dev namespace.yaml. Warning, resource is missing in the kubectl IO last application. So let's try this one. Okay, 2 minutes. Dev is created. Name is, let's create it dev1. Go there, make it dev1. Name will be changed. Make it dev1. So we can see, hope that problem will be solved. Apply namespaces, dev1 is created. Now get namespaces, dev1. Yes, this was created before dev, and dev1 is created just now. Okay. Next, creating and using namespaces. This one I have done it. Deploy resources into namespaces. This one, add namespace to YAML metadata. So you can create deployment services or other resources in specific namespace using either this option or uh, option 1, add namespace to YAML metadata. This one, apply version, apps v1 kind, development, metadata, name, nginx development, namespace dev, then nginx, this is deployment, not development, in a namespace dev specs replicas to selector match labels app nginx template metadata labels app nginx or nginx spec containers hyphen name nginx name nginx ports then container dot port 80. So let's do it. The file name will be this one. Let's go here, metadata. Within quotes, I paste that file name. Save it. Go here, create file. Okay, let's come out from here. Or Node is much better. Node code, not Node code. Code. It will take some time, but it's much helpful. Okay, this one, and I shall create that one here. New file. Paste it here. Save it. Now copy it from here. Copy and paste it here. Save it. Okay, next run it. Copy, go here and run it here. Developments, this one created. Development apps, this created. Okay, next. Loading. Use the in flag, that is a name flag. kubectl create deployment nginx hyphen image is equal to nginx -n dev. It may show you error. Still, let's try because already this was created. View resources in namespaces kubectl get pods -n dev in for name. kubectl get all -n dev. So let's try this out. Two commands. Option 2, use this one. Paste this. Okay, this already this created. This apps nginx. Then deployment. It's not deployment. Nginx deployment. Only nginx created. Now kubectl. This one copies, paste it here. Those three are running. Okay, and then kubectl get all. Now -n dev. This one. This 1 by 1, this 1 by 2, up to date. This is all things that is there. Okay. Next. Resource isolation. Namespaces help isolate resources. For example, pods in namespace dev cannot talk directly to pods in prod unless network policies allow. Two deployments can have the same name if they are in different namespaces. So this one, this create dev and kubectl deployment nginx hyphen image nginx hyphen prod. Each nginx deployment exists separately in its own namespace. So here, let's copy this and paste it here. Failed to create this one, and deployment, create deployment not found. So kubectl and prod, this already exists, and deployment nginx already exists. Failed to create deployment, this namespace is not found. This one nginx is there, but prod is not found. Okay, so if we create that pod, then it will work. So go here, here we were there, go here, I can make it prod, then try it out. Okay, nginx app. Okay, this already make it prod. Prod not found. Okay, now go to here. How to create engine namespace. Prod. Okay. Now give those two commands. Error failed to engine already exists. Deployment app created. Create deployment. Those created. First one already exists. Then second one already created. Okay. Just create. Already exists. Second one created. As we expected here. Next, context switching. Kubernetes stores context information in kubeconfig file. You can change namespaces without needing to pass -n every time. Set default namespace for current context. kubectl config set context -current namespace is equal to dev. Now every command you run will use the dev namespace by default. This one get pods, returns pods in their place. To reset to default, that is default namespace, kubectl config set context -current namespace is equal to default. Now view current context settings. kubectl config view -minify. So let's try this. Copy. Now paste it here. This. Okay. You modified this. Copy. Yes, this is for our dev. Now, again, we shall go to the default one. Copy. Here, paste it. The default one, minikube modified. Now, let's see. kubectl get pods. No resources found. Okay. It was just created actually previously. I deleted minikube, then made that one. So nothing is there in the default one. Minify. This is our configuration, config view. Okay. Next. This is the summary. Task and commit. For example, create namespace, kubectl, create namespace div, list namespaces, kubectl, get namespaces, deploy to specific namespace, kubectl, apply -f file.yaml -m dev. So resources in namespace kubectl get all in -n dev. Set default namespaces for context. Kubectl config set -context -current -namespace is equal to dev. Switch back to default namespace. Kubectl config set context -current -namespace is equal to default. That's all for now. Thank you.